Austin Mahone and Pitbull on 97.9, 105.5, Kiss FM 739. Big Papa in the morning. Morning clouds, afternoon showers with a high of 62. Right now, 56 degrees. Sidekick Search Week 3. Liz is in studio. And, of course, it is Confession Tuesday. Local life coach Rebecca Silence is in studio and coaching circle tonight, yes?
Yes, 7 o'clock at the office in Main Street. It's 156 Main Street in Whitesboro.
So for people who don't know what the coaching circle is, why don't you just kind of explain what it is?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like having like a one-on-one. It's almost like being able to like test drive.
It's a mini.
It's like test driving you.
Okay.
I don't. Maybe that's bad phrasing, but
it's a mini workshop. So
Okay.
it's an hour working with me in a group setting.
That's way better than the way I put it. Yeah.
It's an hour working with me in a group setting. And what we're going to actually talk about tonight in the coaching circle is what type of communicator are you? That's what we're going to talk about.
I got nothing. Mm-hmm. I got nothing.
That's what type of communicator he is.
Yeah. Details at inspiredresultscoach.com.
It's just $15 an hour, 7 to 8 p.m., 156 Main Street in Whitesboro.
Yeah, inspiredresultscoach.com, and like them on Facebook, follow them on Twitter, and get all of your details there. All right, ready for email number 2?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Dear Rebecca and Big Papa, my best friend from childhood and her boyfriend broke up a couple months ago when he found out that she cheated on him. I've been there for both her and him during the breakup and whatnot. At this point, my best friend has started to date the guy that she cheated with, and I'm starting to get feelings for her ex and he for me. In parentheses, I can tell. Should I act on it?
Okay. So the first thing I want to say is thank you for your email. And affairs are very common. So I just want to put that out there, that affairs are more common than I even realized. I'll be honest. I mean, I see affairs a lot in my private practice. And what I'm wanting people to think about when they think of an affair is, you've heard me talk a lot about the drama triangle, how there's 3 different roles. There's victim, where we're the doormat, poor me. There's persecutor, where you're the bulldozer, blaming. And the third role in the drama triangle is rescue.
Okay.
And this is where you're seeking someone saving you from the situation or yourself. The rescuer is trying to be like the hero, swooping in to save the day. But what happens when people are rescuing is they usually get kicked by the one they're trying to save. So if you've ever tried to help and it blew up in your face, consider the possibility that that was a rescue.
Right.
And that's what I want people to think about when they think of affairs. Affairs are a rescue. Affairs are
a rescue.
Affairs are a rescue.
Why?
The relationship is looking to be rescued. When we were talking last segment about drama and there not being a big enough game and we're using drama as excitement, an affair can be a message that the relationship is in trouble, obviously.
Right. Sure.
And so what I'm saying is when people are having an affair, in the drama triangle, the affair is the rescue from the relationship. So a victim, right, can't exist without somebody to blame and looking for someone to save them. So the affair is the victim looking to be saved.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right? So an affair is just a rescue.
Well, it's people trying to use that as a rescue.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep. And of course, like I said earlier, the rescue is going to blow up. It never actually, rescue is not support. Support is where you have permission to help someone. They've asked for your advice. You're not treating them like a victim, right? Rescue means you're treating people like they're victims who need saving. So it never actually works out.
You're kind of talking, and you're losing me right now.
Okay.
So
this is
right
important.
now. Okay. So go ahead.
So what I'm wanting people to think about, just real simply, is if there is an affair going on,
Yep.
you might be a victim to your relationship.
Okay.
So just pay attention to that, and the affair is not going to save you. It's just going to make the situation worse. And a lot of times when we're a victim to the relationship, an affair can happen.
Okay.
So now for you, for this email, okay, you're talking about, should I act on these feelings? What should I do? When you're questioning, right, wait to make any decisions while you're in this place of should I, shouldn't I? Because doubt is definitely loud and a message to you that maybe you're not wanting to take these steps yet.
Okay.
And it doesn't mean you don't want to take the steps eventually. It's just notice when you're doubting, and this doesn't have to just be in romantic situations. This could also be in professional situations, any situation. If you have your intuition saying, I'm not sure, pay attention. There's a reason why you're questioning yourself. And that doesn't have to mean that you have low self-confidence. It could just be your intuition saying, wait a minute. So what I would encourage you to do is before you're making any type of decision, anybody out there listening, actually make a list of the pros and the cons. Meaning, what are the benefits? What are the possible repercussions?
I'm thinking of the piece of paper right now because we're talking about a girl who is contemplating hooking up with her ex's, her best friend's ex. Mm-hmm. So to hook up with her ex, to not hook up with her ex. Pros and cons.
Seriously though, I mean, if you're going to do this, you probably want it to be an educated decision, right?
Oh, sure.
So why not? And it doesn't matter what decision we're talking about. Because every decision we make impacts our lives and the lives of other people.
Absolutely.
So what I'm wanting you to do is think about it. And if it's really something that you're going to regret later, writing it out can help you make a decision a lot faster. Putting it into perspective. And you got to think about, are you willing to lose your friend? Are you willing to deal with the possible ramifications of this decision?
Right.
Are you willing to say, I'm proud of this decision no matter what happens, no matter whether or not people are mad at me, I'm still proud of the decision and I stand by it.
I was just going to say, a lot of times if you take a step back and try to step away from the situation and look at it from fresh eyes, a lot of times that will help you. And I think that when you say, writing the list, I think that's a way of doing that. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. And on the flip side, again, I want you to think about, are you looking for this relationship to save you from yourself in some way? And if you are, that's really damaging. And it's probably going to blow up. So think about everyone listening, the possibility that you don't need saving. Adults can't be victims because we're adults. We're a choice. We have resources, we have tools, we have strategies, we have support systems if we use them, but we're not victims. So the affairs, the bad choices sometimes are made in an effort to rescue us from ourselves. And what if you don't need rescue? Then what decisions would you make?
Local life coach Rebecca Silence, InspiredResultsCoach.com. Coaching Circle tonight. Details, InspiredResultsCoach.com. If you'd like to have us talk about what's going on in your life, all you have to do, go to CNYKiss.com and tell us the story, and we'll handle it this time next week.
Thank you so much for the great emails.
Absolutely awesome. We're going to break, come back.
Have a good week.
Coming up, Liz will take the Sidekick quiz next here on Kiss FM.